21 gun salute, y'all. Top of the AM. Top of the morning. I'm over here like, yo, starting my day, and I'm like, yo, this ninja Suge, he's really not Pac, bro. Bro, hold on. I want to make sure I turn off any kind of notification. Top of the AM, no puff, no choke. Hey, this nigga really not Pac, bro. I'm listening to that TMZ interview. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. This ninja is really not Pac's bro. Doc Goa, who's Snizzy, Christopher Anderson, Kev 500, Philip Belgrave from the UK. Yo, not once did he say in that interview, you know, Pac was my little brother. He was the #1 artist. He ain't say nothing about that shit. All you heard was, I'm promoting my book. I push my album back. I push my book back like it's an album, right? Not once did this ninja say, oh, Pac is my little brother. You know, he was the #1 artist. Yo, what happened to Pac was my little brother? Right? What happened? Not once did this ninja say, you know, Pac was my little brother. Ninjas was hating on him on death row. Like, who Snizzy said, he said his son Legend loved Pac more than him. Man, knock it off. You better go get a paternity test. Right? Go get a DNA test. The fuck? You better go get a DNA test. Seriously, you've been locked up a little too long. Shit is ran different out here in these YouTube streets. Right? He's telling everything on TMZ. Like who Snizzy said, dry snitching to TMZ, but we won't get on the stand. Yeah, dry snitching on TMZ, dry snitching on Pierce Morgan, dry snitching on Collect Calls. Like, come on, knock it off, bro. Like, seriously. We're really over it with you, bro. We see the real Suge for who he is now, bro. Bro, not once did he say, oh, Pac is my little brother. He was the #1 artist. What happened to the little brother? What happened? Why you mad at Pac? He been gone 30 years. What happened? He told me, oh, I lost all this money. I lost business deals. Ninjas was blaming me. Yo, what happened? Right? Not to mention his connections with the U.S. attorney, George Kalisas, the U.S. state attorney for Las Vegas, George Kalisas. You know, he has a fake-ass circle, and this circle consists of ninjas that don't really got love for Pac. All they care about is Suge, and when he come out, what he could do for them, or the promises that he made, right? You see ninjas wishy-washy, flip-flopping around. 1 minute they mad at Suge. Next minute, you know, he's the great white hope. The great black hope. Like, knock it off, bro. Bro, not once did this ninja say, Pac was my little brother. That's the shit I watch for. What happened to the little brother? What happened? Stop telling people you got a bullet in your head if you can't prove it. There ain't no, bro, if he really got shot in the head, bro, we be talking another time. Yo, bro, we be talking another kind of story. Like, seriously. If this ninja really had a bullet in his head. And then I remember on the interview with Art for the dialogue, he said, oh, people was trying to say I got grazed. He don't even want, see, that's what I'm saying. The Suge Knight Nation, y'all on some fuck ninja shit because he already said that, oh, ninjas is saying I got grazed. Get your money up, you'll see there's a bullet in my head. He don't want to be known as the nigga that got grazed. Getting grazed is not good enough for him. You feel me? Bro, what happened? How did it get from Pac was your little brother to, free Keefe D? Right? And then, here we go. A month ago or two, or a couple of months ago, it was free Keefe D on TMZ. Right? He made an infamous speech. Oh, I never thought Keefe D would have been, I never thought Keefe D would have got locked up for this, right? It went from that to, oh, now Keefe D is a lying motherfucker. What? What happened? I thought it was free Keefe D. $21 salute. Yeah, I'm over here sitting like, yo, wait a minute, bro. This nigga Suge is full of shit. Right? He's not being honest. And this is not a Suge Knight channel. It never was. Alex Free Suge, that fucking fuck nigga over there with that washed up channel that he's trying to build for Suge Knight. Like, come on. I'm on my second channel. Y'all ninjas are still trying to develop your character in your first channels. Like, let's knock it off. I'm on my second channel, and these ninjas is trying to figure out their identity on YouTube, right? Suge can't testify because him and Oink Oink, hey, pork butt. I can't even say Oink Oink no more because everybody is saying it now. Like Choco Coke, the Bati boy that's getting trafficked out there. Nigga, blink if you okay. Now he's saying Oink Oink. Like, come on, these niggas don't got no identity on YouTube. God damn. Unbelievable. I can't even say Oink Oink. That shit is crazy. Bro. To watch a nigga live show that don't know nothing about what he's talking about is one thing. But to hear him say Oink Oink, like, yo, bro. I feel like Birdman from Cash Money when he said he should have copyright bling bling, right? That's how I feel. Yo, that's how I fucking feel. Like, wait a minute, nigga. You haven't been saying Oink Oink. Like, come on. You watching my shit low-key, trying to keep up, right? And then, the frequency is just foul. Like, if you're going to steal our slang, steal, our lifestyle, or whatever you're doing out there, at least be consistent with what we are saying. Like, it's George Kalisis, the U.S. State Attorney for Nevada, is one of the reasons why Suge can't testify. The second reason is him and Pork Butt, Suge and Pork Butt, Reggie Wright Jr. got rid of the murder weapon together, right? And this is what I mean. And then the third reason, Keefe D wrote in his book, Compton Street Legend, that him and Suge had the same boss, which was Harry O. Like, what the fuck is going on these YouTube streets? Unbelievable. This shit is madness on these YouTube streets. $21 salute if you just tapping in. Suge was never Pac's bro. Seriously. 21 gun salute. If you just tapping in, we're talking about this ninja Suge, bro. It's obvious he don't got no real love for Pac. He never did. He talked bad about Afeni Shakur the other day. He was like, Afeni is supposed to be a black power activist, and she go do deals with the white motherfuckers. Like, come on. Why would you bash this woman after you sued her for 7.1 million? Like, bro, this ninja is a scumbag. And the more I just look at this whole situation, somebody said, who said that? Who just said that? Nigel said, what a coincidence Trump makes Khaleesi's U.S. attorney for Nevada during the trial. You feel me? That wasn't by accident. That was intentional, right? That was intentional. And then I'm talking to his circle about it. I'm not going to never say no names because I don't believe in like, you know, I don't believe like throwing people under the bus, especially when I don't really have to. You know, my wrench gang and my inner circle, they already know because I'm not on this fucking shit to cap. I show proof to my inner circle. So just in case somebody can vouch and say, nah, Val actually showed me the proof and the receipts. Yeah, I'm talking to his inner circle like, yo, Suge can never testify even if you pay him because his attorney, George Khaleesi's, or one of his attorneys, George Khaleesi's, that was with him 3 days after the shooting, representing for him in front of the detectives, is now the U.S. state attorney. So Suge can never testify. Yeah, Suge could never testify. And it's just by 21 Gun Salute. It's just God's mercy, y'all, and God's love for us as Pac fans. Why I revealed that and I saw that shit. And I try to read almost every document. And I saw that, yo, this nigga Suge, one of his attorneys was George Khaleesi's. How the fuck you do that? Bro, how did yo, bro, this nigga George Khaleesi's, even Reggie was throwing him under the bus, and Reggie was blaming this guy, right? Bro, how is that even possible? This don't even make sense, bro, that this nigga is now the U.S. state attorney. This case was never supposed to be solved. And the orchestrators is right in front of our faces. Oh, my next question is, damn, why Tupac Shakur, bro? Being a Black Panther, being a son of a Black Panther, is it that fucking crucial? Yo, Wrench Gang, I got some ninjas I want y'all to shoot. I can't wait for them to pop up. There's like 5 ninjas. I can't wait for them to show up in the chat. 21 gun salute. Yeah, there's like 5 ninjas, Wrench Gang. Me personally, I can't wait for them to pop up in the chat. Oh shit. Please, let's show your face in my chat, bro. Let's just stop it. Just don't prolong it. No puff on the play. Y'all ninjas, these ninjas, bro. One of them, they mastered the art of waiting till the live show is over and then commenting in the normal comment section. These niggas won't dare make comments in my live chat because they know I'm gonna set that wrench gang on them. They know I'm gonna get gang on them, bro. Yeah, one ninja, this nigga mastered the art. Nah, it's not even Black Cash. Black Cash got shot last night. Black Cash, he'll pop up here and there like Brother Man from the 5th floor and Martin. Who's seen Martin growing up? Yeah, Black Cash, he'll do the Martin Lawrence. You know, Brother Man from the 5th floor. Bro. For the people. For the people. I know this channel. Isn't for the people, my homegirl, I forgot her name. For the people. She said, yeah, it's me. Where's your wrench? Welcome to the new discretion. Yeah, Melanie. Yeah, that's my homegirl. Hope you and your daughter doing good out there. 21 gun salute. Yeah, there's some people, I'm just waiting for these niggas to come inside the chat, bro. Why y'all do this? Y'all prolong the shooting, the execution. Like, yo. Yo. Yo, bro. For the people, where you been? Come on, you know they can't get rid of the ghost that fast? Look down, Val. What do you mean, look down? 26 views, 16 likes. Yeah, if you just tapping in, I said, let me go live a little early and just, you know, just make this algorithm make sense because I see a lot of people doing the same thing. They talking about the same topics and nobody's locking in that this nigga Suge, he could do TMZ and promote his failed book. That book is gonna flop, Suge. Suge, let me be the first to tell you. That book is gonna flop. It will not outsell Keefe's book. Okay? It's gonna flop. Please print that in the chat. Suge, that book you promoted, that shit gonna flop, okay? I'm sorry, Suge, but I'm not sorry. Yo, that book is gonna flop. She put her name in the chat. Welcome back to Wrench Gang. Erica Love, what's good, baby girl? Melanie. Yeah, Melanie is for the people. I think she had a different thumbnail, but I remember my loyal ones. Yo, Suge, let me be the first to tell you that your attorneys could buy 1,000 fucking books the first day. right? And swipe their credit card, and you could promise your attorneys the fucking world. But let me tell you something, Suge. That book is gonna flop. Okay? I don't see that book going anywhere. Like, who in their right mind is rushing to go buy a Suge Knight book? Only Suge fanboys. Like, it's like 10 of them. That shit gonna flop worse than Reggie's book. At least John Hyland got the LBQ community. Hey, John Hyland Garland, according to Reg, you've been having morning sickness lately, right? You had a third miscarriage for the year, and I don't know what's going on with you over there, Johnny boy. Right? But let me tell you, Suge, your book, that shit gonna flop. Yo, that shit, Jada, I saw you the other night on the ops channels. Really? Really? Jada, you are being charged with being seen by a fellow Wrench Gang member on the ops channel. What do you plead? Right? Really? Oh, shit. Nah, I think Jada is more smarter than that. I don't think Jada... Yo, Joseph, you hit me, no puff on the play. You hit me on the gram, and I was trying to hit you back. I think you was trying to tell me something about the live show. Yeah, as soon as I started talking about George Khaleesi's, YouTube's like, nah. Right? TMZ, them son of a bitches. Oh, Ninja said I'm dead serious. Oh, shit. Jada, I told you. Niggas want your wrench taken for some reason, Jada. Avery, what's good? Salute. Come on, Jada. I'm not going to lie on you. Yo, wait. Jada, we told you. Right? I told you, Jada. And it's not even Hell Jar that told me the first time. Got a couple of Wrench Gang members like, yo, take his wrench. Right? Nigga said, look, you can check my watch history. I only watch Mafia comedy and Discretion 304 TV. Yo. If you just tapping in, we talking about this nigga Suge and his fake love for Pac, right? And TMZ. Not once did Suge mention that Pac was his little brother, that, you know, he got love for Pac. And, you know, when he talked about having love for Pac, he said it in a way that, you know, he's not trying to make it worse for Keefe D. So, you know, telling on Keefe, man, knock it off with the charades, the mind games, the flip-flopping around. This is not 1996 no more, Suge. Suge acting like this is still 1996. And, you know, in this new era, we can't look through the bullshit. Nigga, we see through all the game, the narcissist fucking intentions. Like, yo, bro, we just gotta make this make sense. "21 Gun Salute." Bro, we seriously gotta make this make sense. Because this ninja Suge, he do scumbag shit. Oh my gosh. Suge is really on some scumbag shit. You can talk to TMZ, promote a book that's gonna fail. Bro, who is really buying that book? Oh, I'm going to Barnes & Noble's to get that new Suge book. Like, who's really gonna buy that shit? 21 gun salute. Get the likes up for me, Discretion TV. Because I put it on mute. Wait. Yeah, I put it on mute. Y'all gotta wait. Okay, we back. 21 gun salute. So today is day 3 of the trial, and they're still in jury selection. It's day 3, right? Wednesday, yeah. Day 3 of the trial, jury selection. Vegas do their trials real weird, right? Usually, when you start a trial and it's day 1 of trial, they already got a jury. They already got shit mapped out, right? If Keefe D is saying, I want a bench trial, and that's what basically he got, because he's saying, listen, I don't want the jury to decide my fate. I don't want the jury to, be the one to sentence me. Basically, he's having a bench trial where the judge is the one that's deciding his fate. So, this jury selection is just a waste of time. If you ask me, this is just a waste of motherfucking time, prolonging the process. That's what I believe. If you just happen in, we're talking about Suge Knight and his fake love for Pac, his fake, you know, all this fake shit that he got going on for Pac. It was just for him to promote another book or promote an album or promote some shit that, they always using my ninja Pac to promote some fuck ninja shit. And this time, Suge did it again, where he's promoting a book that is going to fail. I predict that book is going to fail. Who's buying that book? right? Who's really buying that book? Suge don't even got 1 million faithful fans, right? Yo, Suge don't even have 1 million faithful fans to say, all right, at least I'm going to sell 1 million copies of this book. I don't even think he got 500,000 faithful fans that's going to be like, you know what, I need that new Suge Knight book. Can we just make this make sense? Who's going to buy that book? And according to Suge, since the Tupac shooting, he lost money, he lost deals. That's all he worried about, bro. Is that a friend? Somebody got to say, is this for real? They finally going to have a trial, and all this ninja could talk about is the money he lost, the deals he lost, the people that stepped away from him because they was blaming him for Tupac. Get the fuck out of here, bro. If you didn't use Tupac as a human body shield, maybe the story would have been a little different. Right? If you didn't rob Tupac over $40 million and Pac had to file the audit, and in a few more days, it's the anniversary, it's the 30-year anniversary of when Reggie got fired. We going on 30 years, Reggie and Right Way Security got fired. Can we just make this make sense? Right? Pac was done with you niggas, bro. You niggas is crooks and y'all fucking devils, bro. If you just tapping in, 21 gun salute. As today is the third day of jury selection, and I feel they wasting a lot of time. If Keefe wants a bench jury, a bench trial, not a bench jury, a bench trial, right? Why are they still selecting a jury, right? It's not like they're gonna say not guilty. It's not like the jury's gonna say not guilty on all counts. They're gonna find his ass guilty, right? He broke a proffer agreement. I was trying to explain to the Suge Knight Nation last night. I was saying, look, Keefe broke a proffer agreement. And the United States, the rules of engagement when it comes to a proffer agreement, once you tell the story again, admit to a homicide again, they can hold you accountable, bro. So all this hocus pocus, I know the book is one thing, right? But you have a guy that kept on doing interviews about this shit. And then Reggie Porkbutt, the handicap rapist YouTuber, Porkbutt, right? The ninja that lied and said he met Keefe D in 2013. What a fucking liar. In a supermarket buying Pampers. Like, who's buying that, Reg? This is what I mean. Like, we are in fucking danger. The TMZ journalists, they don't even know how to, like, double up on the questions. The handicap rapist YouTuber, according to Suge, his former head of security is a rapist because he forced himself on Capricorn Clark, right? This ninja lied and told TMZ he met Keefe D in 2014, right? He lied about it, and him and Suge are platooning partners, man. He and Suge got rid of the murder weapon. Again, I don't see Keefe beating this because of not only, besides the book, right? You got Keefe admitting to this crime over and over and over again. He said Pac was breakdancing, and we're still asking Keefe, was Pac breakdancing? The handicapped grapist YouTuber Reggie Wright last night on Butt First with the butt plugs. Yesterday they released another video that was Keefe was secretly recorded. I don't the female in the audio sounded like that girl SKG SGK some shit, right? The female in the audio sounded like it was her, SKG, that was recording him. I don't know where they got this audio from, but there's new audio that was released on Butt First with the butt plugs over there that Keefe admitted all over again about the book, the trial, etc., etc. This shit is like, it's nonsense. So I'm believing that's based on what the United States, well, Las Vegas, Nevada, is presenting. It's it's more than enough proof for them to plead a case. I don't think they're presenting their case. I'm talking about the DA. I don't think they're presenting the case to make room for the conspiracies that Reggie Wright Jr. had anything to do with this. I think the DAs, when they present this case, they presenting it as a proffer agreement that was broken, and which is a double standard because Vegas, one minute they honor the proffer agreement that was produced by Greg Caden, and the next minute they don't. It's real weird with these ninjas. One minute, the proffer agreement, it was Greg Caden's, who was not even invited to the trial. Where is Greg Caden? How can you present a proffer agreement and not be present, not be invited to the fucking party? That's crazy. Greg Caden is the first detective in U.S. history that had a proffer agreement, and he's not even invited to the fucking trial. Bro, I had a recent pick up with Greg Bacon. I just had a recent pic of this douche face. Where the fuck is my Greg Bacon picture? God damn, America. Yo, I just had a recent pic of Greg Caden. Yeah, this ninja, Greg Caden. Like, where the hell is Greg Caden? Why isn't Greg Caden involved with this trial? It's his proffer agreement. Like, and that's how you know the DAs, they railroading Keefe. Because if Greg Caden was a respectable detective, he would have been on the DA's grand jury list to give, I guess you would say he would be a great material witness where he can actually say, yeah, during the proffer agreement, I explained to Keefe the dangers of repeating this. But again, they illegally recorded, according to Keefe D, the feds don't record proffer agreements, right? Which sounds dumb. Why wouldn't they? That don't make no sense. I don't think Keefe was informed the right way, the right narrative, that the feds don't record proffer agreements. Can I get a lifeline for that? Who's Snizzy? Are you still in the chat? Send me a lifeline for that if you're still in the chat. Do the feds record their proffer agreements? Let me give some shout outs. Joseph Strawhorn, Jada, Christopher Anderson from Wrench Gang. God be first. Salute. I don't even. I don't. Bro, I don't even. Yeah, can the feds for the people said, soon as Veggie go to hell, the truth will be out. Crazy. John Hyland. Josh Burchell was good with y'all. John Avelli. Monterio, what's good? If you're still here. No, they can make a transcript of it, but not record it. Oh, shit. What? Get out. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. But again, when you got George Kalisis, one of the orchestrators, right? Drop comments below. When you got one of the orchestrators is the lead U.S. attorney, you're in trouble. Yeah, Greg Caden, he records it, make a documentary out of it. Like, come on, man. What kind of, this is some bullshit. "21 Gun Salute." Get the likes up for me, y'all. Get the likes up. 21 gun salute. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Yeah, I think this is a lesson that should be learned. Um, Y'all said in the chat that Caden blamed Darren Dupree. I think this is a lesson that could be learned on so many levels. I believe if Keefe would just leave it alone, bro. They made a documentary about it. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. It's nonsense. I believe if he didn't say anything, we wouldn't have a trial. It would have just been a documentary called Murder Crap, and we wouldn't have no neck bone confessions. You know, they would have left it alone, and eventually, you know, it would have probably died out. But the ego and the greed and, you know, watching the next man pocket, this is what got Keefe, you know, involved. And not only watching the next man pocket, but he's watching the police pockets. That was bugged out. His pride, his ego. Keefe said, look, I can't let, Greg Caden wasn't there. You know, his whole thing is, oh, he wrote a book, so I could write a book too. No, you cannot. Obviously, you can't. Bro, obviously, you can't. Because if you could, you wouldn't be in jail. Right? This is a lesson to be learned about ego, pride, greed. Because Keefe did it for the money. His whole motive was if Greg Caden could make money, I can make money. When he was in Vlad, he said, look, it's a good buy it. He did it all for the money. Sold his soul. This should be a lesson well learned. Like, look. Right? Like, seriously. His ego would not let Greg Bacon have that. Right? And just like everything else in America, these ninjas will take it back from you. Look at Death Row Records. They'll take that shit back from you. Sean John and the Sean John drawers. Puffy in jail right now. All the baby all he want. He got it now. Right? Look at Big U. The list just goes on and on with the cesspool of America that's taking shit back from us. Look at Discretion TV the first season. Right? They didn't even delete it all the way. The government, you YouTube that, you go on Google and put in Discretion TV, no puff. They still got me advertised. This is a systematical game, and Keefe fell for it. Philip Belgrave, Solo. Yeah, them niggas that they know they gonna get shot because they did fuck ninja shit, they won't dare come in the chat. I got a few niggas that when they come in the chat, they dead. "21 Gun Salute." If you just tapping in, we're talking about this nigga Suge, bro. He can go on TMZ and do interviews but he can't testify for his little brother. This nigga Suge not once said Pac was his little brother. Christopher Anderson said Kenner had them all thinking they were made men. That's just crazy. Yeah, if he was tapping in, I said it yesterday that Suge can't testify for 3 reasons. The first reason is his ties to George Khalisa's Mr. No Weapons. Mr. No Weapons himself, Suge had him as an attorney. There you go, the receipts from 1996. Mr. Khaleesi's in Chesnoff. When you dig deep into Suge's transcript of Vegas, 1996, this was Suge's attorney. I'm the one that leaked that. That's how epic, bro. Yo, that's how legendary we are, bro. You hear me? Bro, name another channel that actually told y'all, the Tupac Nation, the people, that George Khaleesi was Suge's attorney 1996 in front of Brent Becker. No other channel, okay? And this is why, you know what I'm saying? Like, I damn near had a fucking stroke and a heart attack. Because I'm trying to tell y'all something and niggas wasn't listening to me. Right? And now look, he's the United States Attorney for Vegas. Are y'all listening now? I was the only channel, the first YouTuber, and I'm probably going to be the last YouTuber because these YouTubers, their intelligence don't even fucking comprehend shit, right? They following trends that's convenient and not following trends that can actually help us. You feel me? I was the only YouTuber, y'all, right? So that's the one reason. It's 3 reasons, 3 main reasons why Suge can't testify. One is George Khaleesi is his attorney and now the United States Attorney for Vegas, appointed by Donald Trump. Let's not forget, Donald Trump, right? This nigga's 70 years old. What Pac said? Bill Clinton, Mr. Bob Dole. You too old to understand how the game sold. Right? And then, when you dig a little deeper, according to Who's Snizzy, he's appointed by Governor Joe Lombardo. Remember, if you do remember, he's a witness who was there in Vegas. Y'all see this shit? This shit crazy. A lot of y'all don't want to read. Y'all Pac fans, and y'all thought Pac was just some ignorant thug with his pants hanging down and with a thug life tat. A lot of y'all is just dumb as fuck, and you just want to stay dumb. But I'm trying to educate y'all on something. Shout out to Who's Snizzy, who gave that lifeline. Nigga, one of the DA's material witness, Joe Lombardo, appointed, oh shit, this shit is crazy. In 2023, the year Keefe got arrested, right? This is the witness now, according to the DA, the governor, Joe Lombardo, right? And not only that, the same Joe Lombardo, he became a sheriff in 2014, was it? The year before Russell Poole died? Or the same year Russell Poole died? Like, come on, knock it off. Right? This is why Suge can't testify and say shit. It's like the movie Godfather. Suge had the politicians. Drop comments below. Who saw Godfather? Right? The Godfather had the politicians, the police. He wouldn't even share that power, right? So that's 4 reasons now. Suge was tied with George Calices, Joe Lombardo, probably one of the bicycle cops, the doo-doo YouTuber, the YouTuber that smell like doo-doo. There's 2 YouTubers that smell like doo-doo. Choke, because he's getting trafficked as we speak, right? And this guy, a snitch calling a snitch. Unbelievable on YouTube, right? Reggie Wright Jr. and Suge got rid of the murder weapon in the Bahamas Ocean, right? Everybody else could be held accountable for what they said on Detective Vlad and the Vlad Court of Law. Everybody and their mama will be held accountable if you go on Vlad. But when Reggie and his father went on Vlad and they incriminated themselves about getting rid of the murder weapon, being there at the Orlando Anderson 60K exchange, right? Reggie is so dumb. His father denies it, but Reggie admitted it, right? The third, this is one of the reasons. And also, in the book, Keefe D said him and Suge, they had the same boss. According to Keefe D, in the book, Compton Street Legend, they had the same boss. Right? And we all know the same boss was Harry O. So Suge can't testify. If he testified, he got to bring down Reggie Wright about that gun that they threw in the Bahamas Ocean. Reggie Wright Sr., the father, who was there at the 60K exchange. George Calices, and his connects with Keefe D. Now remember, before Keefe D was arrested, he said, if I go to jail for Pac, handcuff Reggie next to me for Biggie, because I know he had his hands involved. And this is why I call Suge a fake-ass ninja. He's a fake-ass bro. This is the type of ninja you don't want around your mama, your sister, your auntie. You don't want him dating no female in your family. He's a scumbag. You don't want to deal with this nigga on no level, no ties. This ninja Suge is a scumbag. Drop comments below. Shout out to the chat. KZ was good. Jada, Naja always thought that Reggie was yapping, yeah, smiling. I don't trust no one who can lie and smile. Regional Hicks was good, y'all. If you just tapping in. Yeah, man, we just making this shit make sense. Like, yo, this ninja on TMZ talking about some failed book. That book gonna flop, bro. I'm gonna be the first to say I told y'all Suge book was gonna flop. I can't wait. Worse if that shit is in Barnes and Nobles. Yeah, give me a lifeline. Where would Suge book be distributed? Is Suge book distributed, or will Suge Knight's book be distributed and published by Barnes and Noble? We gotta find out. Cause I'm ready to say that shit flopped. I'm ready to call him a failed author. What he's gonna say, he didn't write that book, it's gonna be crazy. Right, Nigel. The handicapped grapist YouTuber Reggie, he already knew that George Khalees was the U.S. state attorney. And then he couldn't wait to leak that. And this is what I'm saying, the cloud chasing, and this is a lesson learned for all of us. Look how Reggie leaked that. We wasn't even paying George Khalees no mind. I swear to God. When was the last time Discretion 304 TV Googled George Khalees, right? If it wasn't for the handicapped grapist YouTuber, Reggie, I probably would have never Googled or I actually asked for a lifeline. And I said, yo, Reggie bragging about, you know, George Khalees, wait till y'all see what he does. And, you know, thank God, yeah, they my ops, but I watch my ops. I watch and I listen, you know, and I asked for that lifeline, and then that's when we find out. Niggas said Khalees' books. Oh, shit. Damn near George Khalees' books. Gallery books. He got a couple of books. Oh, shit. Ninja said gallery books and George Khalees' books. Oh, shit. Niggas signed a deal with the devil. Ninja said, yeah, I put a book out, and even in my book, I didn't rat. Man, knock it off. Knock it off, man. That was some bullshit. Ninja said, yeah, even in my book, I didn't rat. I just said, you know, characters. I didn't say the names. What a piece of shit. Okay, so the Tupac autopsy picture, one of the most talked about pictures or topics about this Tupac case. And a lot of people believe, did they take my election? Nigga can't even vote. Where the fuck is the election? Yeah, a lot of people believe that it was Pac. A lot of people believe it wasn't Pac. I was looking at the autopsy picture again today. I think I actually saw it online this time. It's just the same picture who Snizzy sent me. And just looking at the missing tattoos. Yo, Pac had extra tattoos from just a Thug Life tattoo. The tats on the arm was missing. It was like, damn. Somebody said they just wanted to show a body let me see. Last time y'all said y'all didn't want to see the autopsy picture. Is it okay if we show the two different autopsy pictures? Or y'all don't want to see it again today either? Let me know in the chat. If y'all want to see the autopsy picture, I'll post it. But again, it's just two different autopsy pictures. One by Kathy Scott, the OG, the first alleged autopsy picture, and then the second one is I believe is just missing tats. The thug life wasn't the same. I seen the one of his finger stick on tattoo. Show us. For the people who say show us, I think there was a couple of people that was like, no, I'm good on it. Ronald Harrison Jr., salute. Okay, let me see. I'm just gonna post one. I'm just gonna post one picture, and that's the two different. Uh-oh. I think y'all made a collage. What was it last time? Hold on. Okay, they photoshopped those photos. Okay, so what we were saying is the tat on Pac's arm, like it's not the same. It's just not the same on this arm. Oh shit! Wait a minute! 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 Oh shit! Bro, even the Dominican Pac. Who remembers the Dominican Pac? Oh, but it's the wrong arm. I'm tight. Yeah, what I was saying, the Dominican Pac, he even had tats. Yo, something is up with these niggas. That's fucking crazy. The Dominican Pac. The new photo looked like a wax figure. New Earth Sun. Hold on, I'm gonna get back. So what we were trying to say, right, is a lot of people was making comments that, oh, the reason why the fluids on his body, the reason why the Thug Life tat was stretched because his body had the abominant fluid in it. But what we're saying is, well, wait a minute. Where's the rest of the scars that's on his body? There's technically scars missing. Right? And when I said, look, Pac did scenes with the makeup on his body is the same. It's the same, like, I would say makeup. Drop comments below. Hold on. Hold on. There was something. So, Oh, okay. Here we go. Again, where is all that stuff? All those extra scars, right? Where is all these extra scars? Right? It just looked like it's just one scar where they were trying to do the surgery, allegedly. And then in the original, look at all this extra shit. Come on, stop, bro. There's something up with these two pictures. It's two different autopsy pictures. 21 gun salute. You can see in the original, there's a split down the middle. So how did it go from all these scars to no scars? That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. Like, wait a minute. How did it get from the body looking like this to this, or the body looking like this to this? It just don't make sense. How did a body, even if he had all these scars in the original, right? Because it seems like this was first, right? It seems like this picture was allegedly supposed to be first, right? Can we at least say Regional Hicks said he pulled the Machiavelli? Exactly, bro. This is some acting shit, I believe, what Kathy Scott published in her books. All we're saying is, how did it get from this, because this has to be first, right, to the body having none of that? You don't see none of that shit. That's all we saying. And then back to the thug life, that one of the most important ways to ID the body. Can we at least see the thug life tat? I had the collage. We did make a collage of the thug life tat. Here we go. The thug life tat. This thug life tat. This is the original thug life tat. And even with fresh eyes, you can see the lettering. People are trying to say, oh, because he was filled up with the fluids in his body, that's why the spacing in between the letters of the thug in the thug life was like that or appeared to be separated. And I said, knock it off. That don't make no sense because it's clear it's two different U's. The H is different now that I'm looking at it. The H is different. Papa G voice. That ain't my Tupac. The G is totally different. This G almost connects, right? The original, the G, this line over here almost connects. And this G, that shit is way off. I was saying the U looks like the True Religion. The U in the new autopsy pic look like the True Religion horseshoe. And this one is more slimmer. And the spacing, bro. Oh shit. Bro, come on. The spacing in between the U and the H and the U and the G, look how in the original the H and the U almost connects and the U and the G almost connects. Look, I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm just saying be smart, son, and think. Just be smart. There's too many inconsistencies besides the missing tats. And I can't wait to see that life. Because they're going to take another L with these autopsy pics. If you just tap it, and we going over the autopsy pic one more time for the people that wasn't here when we originally went over the first time. And just looking at the original Thug Life, compared to what they got now, again, it's kind of difficult for me to believe that that was actually the butt of the gun is off too. And the 50 Ninjas, yo, the Dawn pull the fast one. I kept saying it. Oh, I see what you saying, Nigel. You talking about the AK, right? The gun. Where is it? Hold on. This is the one turned over. Oh shit, wait a minute. All right, in the original Thug Life, the 50 niggers, right? We will be able to see some part of the gun on the G. And wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to get y'all some great content. I can't really see. This is Pac's last, this is Pac in the Toss It Up video. And the G, the U and the G, come on, this is the day before the shooting. Come on, this shit is crazy. That shit is, hold on, I'm trying to get y'all some great content, hold on. And maybe we could put this to rest. Maybe we can really put this to rest. I can't really tell from this angle. I see the gun. I'm looking for the Nefertiti tat. Remember, Pac had the infamous Nefertiti tat. This tat right here, we don't see that tat. That's one of the missing tats. And the tat on his arm, look how it stretches over, bro. I just need y'all to think, yo. Look at this tat. What tat was this? The Heartless? I forgot the name of this tat. But look how it stretches over to like his muscle. Right? And in the autopsy pic, you damn near don't even see it. Right? Where's the rest of the tat? Some people said Devon Clark. Some people said this is not Pac. This is an anorexic Pac. And y'all said that's definitely not Pac. The bushy mustache. TikTok called this guy Devon Clark. We say, hey, this ninja look Dominican because there's a Pac behind him in the Pele Pele shirt, right? This ninja look Dominican. $1,100 goat said how the letters is spaced out is bothering me. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Niggas that say, yo, the letters are so spaced out, it's bothering him. Yo, 1100. That's a classic comment, bro. It's irritating. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, like a cheap tattoo. Like if I was the nigga that got that Thug Life tat, I'll be tight too. Like, damn, you couldn't even get. You had one job to do. Make me a replica Thug Life tat. You had one fucking job to do, bro. Yo, yo, that shit is crazy. The Ninja 1100 said, look, like, and then remember, Pac got this nigga hanging around him in a Nike jersey at the MGM casino. I believe it's this ninja. Like, seriously. According to Billy Garland and everybody else, when they went inside the UMC hospital, the nigga had all these tubes connected to him. Here's an enhancement of that picture. Right? I believe it's this ninja, bro. Erica Love from Rich Gang said they making this a circus show with a bunch of clowns. Yo, Pac is a legend. For this picture, bro, only his true fans would have seen this shit, bro. Bro, only his true fans would have peeped that. Amazing. Yo, this is that picture that when Pac said everybody come out of jail, God, good luck. This is that picture he meant by. Nigel said someone who looked like myself. Yeah, Billy Garland, he gave a statement. He said, look, when I went inside the hospital, he had all these tubes. Mo Preem said he had all these tubes. Had all these gadgets, and he was shaking the bed trying to tell me something. Yeah, he was shaking the bed trying to say, I'm not Pac. Right? That's what everybody kept on saying. Pac, Pac. And this nigga like, yo, I'm not Pac. That's crazy. Bro, this is crazy. Vegas got one more time to put out another autopsy picture. That show us the whole Thug Life tap. We dare y'all. 1100 said, look, the way the letters are so spaced out is bothering him. Yeah, like this looked like a tat on whoever this person is, right? Like the nigga got a bloody finger. They didn't even clean this nigga up. Like, come on. Knock it off. How this ninja's on a autopsy table and the finger is still bloody, like they not even gonna clean it up? You niggers in Vegas. To your niggers. You didn't even clean the finger up? That's not even Pac fingers. We went through this already. We already showed y'all that's not even Pac hand. Bro, that wasn't even Pac hand, bro. Like seriously, we already showed y'all that that's not my ninja hand. The ninja Dub Allen before he got shot was like, look at the torso of the up hand. Yeah, look at Pac fingers. Right? Compared to these fingers, like, nah, we not jacking that. Pac original fingers is just different, bro. Yo, Pac fingers was like different, bro. 1100 Goat said the outlaws smoked the wrong ashes. Absolutely. This nigga. Yo. 1100 said the way the letters are spaced out is just bothering me. It's fucking irritating the shit out of me too, bro. No cap. This is another picture of the autopsy, and it's so spaced out, bro. Even if he had 10 gallons of embalming fluid inside of him, no diddy, it's not gonna, the letters in the tat, it's not gonna be that spaced out, bro. Can we just make sense out of this? Even if this ninja had 10 gallons of embalming fluid, bro, it's not gonna be this spaced out. Look at this shit. It's like the tattoo artist didn't want to make a mistake. A lot of people say the way the letters have blood on them is a fresh tat. Dude, that's crazy. It looked like the tattoo artist didn't want to, like, smudge the letters together purposely. Like, damn, right? They didn't peep how, bro. If this ninja had 10 gallons of embalming fluid and a fifth of Henny, the space of the letters will still not be like this, bro. It'll be more connected. Can we just look at the original Thug Life. There's no way 10 gallons of embalming fluid would make it spaced out like that. This is what they was leaving on in the comments. I had to call them niggas dumb. You a clown. Stay off my channel. Yeah, they brought me out my character. I had to tell these niggas that was leaving the comments on the original video, or it's actually a live show. I had to call them niggas out. Like, you're dumb, you're an idiot, you have no idea what you're talking about. Because that was dumb. To say that he had 10 gallons of embalming fluid inside of him, right? That's why the letters were spaced out. That's impossible. Bro, this shit was damn near kissing cousins. Drop comments below. Look at the U and the G. It was damn near kissing cousins. Right? How did it get from that to this? No fucking way. The Dawn lived, bro. Face it. You see, a lot of people don't want to believe Pac and the Shakurs was that intelligent. And, you know, just the fact that there's more proof now than ever that he did fake his death. I don't care if Keefe D rot or not. You know, I just wish they got the crooked cops. Right? Maybe Reggie did help him escape. Who knows? Maybe Suge and Reg, you know, the plan was set and they did help him escape. Maybe George Khaleesi's, maybe they did help Pac escape. And Keefe D is the president of the yellow school bus, right? Keefe D is just class clown. we all had a class clown growing up, bro. And maybe Keefe is just class clown, and he was just the fall guy for the real ninja that got shot, right? Like, seriously, there's no way. Who Snizzy said, like Captain Scott picture, that's a dead hand of an old man. Yo, y'all cutting up in the chat. I asked Suge, did he know anything about a body double? You could take my word for it or not. I said, Suge, and he was on the phone with his attorney. I said, Suge, do you know anything about a body double? Anybody dressing up like Pac, looking like Pac? And he said, body double. That was his reply, right? Body double. Right? And Suge told me on the phone with his attorney, you could take my word for it or not. He said, because I said, look, Greg Bacon gonna say, you know, they're gonna try to subpoena you, Suge. And Greg Bacon gonna say, 1 minute you said Pac is not dead, and the next minute you're saying he's dead, right? And Suge's reply was, in the beginning, he thought Pac faked his death, and he was just trying to help Pac. Drop comments below. You could take my word for it or not, right? So what we're saying is, okay, Vegas got one more time to send the wrong Thug Life tat. You feel me? Bro. Erica Love said Kevin Manning was in the room while the autopsy was being done, supposedly. Yeah, Kevin Manning did say that. I did read an article. I think you sent it, and he also said there's no death certificate. He didn't see the death certificate, also. So, that cop was Pyru. Remember, after the shooting, right? After the shooting, Suge Knight, Suge went inside of the ambulance truck. Yeah, it's weird. It's too. It's so weird. There's two. It looks like it's two different autopsy pics. It's just crazy. It just looked like Kathy Scott. Yeah, I really wish I can just say, hey, look, it seems like they caught the dawn. I just, wish I could say that for y'all. But I want to pronounce Pac dead. It's just, it's just not convincing. Even the scars don't fucking match. Like this has one scar. This has one, two, three. Oh, it has one scar. I don't even see this scar on the Kathy Scott. It's right under the chest plate. Bro, where did Pac muscles go? Come on. Again, even if he had 10 gallons of embalming fluid, where did my nigga muscles go, bro? The nigga Pac. Val, the photo on the right is right after they zipped him up. But, bro, they zipped him up, but where's these scars? He got one under the chest rib, right? On this one is just one scar, bro, under the chest rib. I don't even know which one to call that scar on this guy, right? But where the rest of the scars went? Where's the Nefertiti tat? Right? It looked like in this one they try to take his brain cells, right? It looked like they try to take his brains to examine the shit. If we was to believe this was a real autopsy pic, if we was to believe this was real and authentic in the Kathy Scott book and not for some movie set called Bullet, right? He had a huge split in the middle of his stomach where you can't see it can't be both. Bro, it can't be both, bro. He has a huge split in the stomach, right? Oh shit. It's a damn shame what they did to the body double, bro. Devon Clark County. Wow. That's crazy. Bro, it just can't be both, bro. Remember, after the shooting, right, Suge was inside the ambulance truck with Pac. Even the news media said that's something very unusual. That two gunshot wound victims will ride in the same truck. And Suge lied then. Suge lied and said, I was on one bed, he was on the other, and the ambulance was trying to cut his shirt off. And he said, wait, Simon, hold my chain for me. Because I can't let one of these ambulance niggas steal it. That's a red flag. I don't believe the nigga got hit with a 40 caliber handgun and was in that kind of condition to worry about no fucking euthanasia chain, right? Or my Jersey ish was good. I don't think so. Suge was lying through the whole fucking interview. Remember, that's another interview he took 13 business days to sit down and do. Suge said more in the BET interview about Pac than he did to Brent Becker. Ain't that some shit? Can we just make this make sense to all the real Pac fans out there? When Suge finally sat down with BET and did his first interview for the TV, he said more in that interview than he did with Brent Becker. Right? I had a lifeline and we asked, does Las Vegas EMS trucks come with 2 beds that you can fit 2 victims? And they was like, that's a negative, Batman. Who remembers that? Right? Didn't we do a lifeline about that? Jada said both the paramedics are now firemen. Can we just make that make sense? How is Suge in the EMS truck side by side with Pac allegedly talking about you all right, homie? I love you. Get better. What? Right? The nigga said, look, he was on one bed, I was on the other. They was cutting his shirt off. And he said, you all right, homie? Simon, keep my chain for me, because I don't want one of these ambulance niggas to steal it. Keep it for me. That's pure cap, bro. Suge said we were laughing and joking all the way after the shooting, and the lady was like, you guys were laughing and joking? That's pure cap, bro. That's pure cap. People been debunking that for years. Erica Love said Kevin Hackey was at the MGM during the BT interview when Pac was screaming 50 blows. Yeah, Erica Love believes she sees Kevin Hackey creeping off, laying low in the cut. This shit is a big mystery, right? This shit is a big mystery. 1100 Goat said Pac was short in 165. No way the fluid will have you 200 plus pounds. Height change 6.2. That was definitely the dude in the MGM he pointed at. Yeah, remember Pac waved at the body double. I think I got that picture. Pac waved at this ninja. If you just tap it in day 3 of the trial, the jury selection, and I don't know why they even having jury selection. Keefe said he wanted the judge to judge his faith. There you go. Pac waved at the body double. Pac breaking his neck looking at this nigga. Did I actually? There you go. Pac waved at this ninja. He's saying this guy was dressed just like Pac. He was chilling with some people, and even after the fake Orlando fight, we see these group of people. Again, that shit was crazy. They won't dare put out a clear edit. Here you go, Pac looking at this ninja and waved at the nigga, right? He waved at this guy right here. And I believe after the fight, remember I said they did a Tupac switch or something? Something happened, and after the fight with the fake Orlando, this guy was still in the cut. Right, here you go, no 13, you don't see no football jersey. We believe it was this guy that was stalking Pac. We believe this guy right here, he had his pants legs rolled up, hat to the back. This looked like cameo, right? What's his name? Ray Richardson. This nigga was stalking Pac. Here you go, no football jersey. Looks like the same guy was stalking Pac, right? Nothing that indicates it's a football jersey. And what we were saying was, after this fight, wow. Oh no, this kind of blurry. Damn. That pic is kind of blurry. Hold on. Damn. But basically, in this video, I pointed out there was a Tupac switch also, and he was still around these dudes. He was still around during this fight, after this fight, and they all bungeed and was leaving, evacuating the crime scene with the fake Orlando, right? I saw these guys with the body double and this guy in the intricate black shirt with the white collar. That's what gave it away. And I believe, the body double or the lookalike wasn't alone. I mean, you can tell he wasn't alone. He's standing there dressed just like Pac. A lot of people feel like this was probably the guy. We haven't seen this guy ever again in U.S. history. Some people say this is Devon Clark. Draw comments below. Bay Balmer, what's good, my G? 21 gun salute. Yeah, I think Erica Love gave me, Erica Love did give me a document that broke down the whole Devon Clark scenario. I think this is it right here. I'm not reading this again. It's too early. It's too early for me to be reading this shit. I mean, the print is so small, my eyes. But basically, this is some info on Devon Clark and how Pac met Devon Clark. Basically, from my memory, he met a guy on a set of, I think, Gridlock. And the guy, he was an addict or something in that nature. And Pac promised him that, I can't listen to your story right now, bro. I'm on set. I'm trying to win my first Oscar. But what I'll do is I'll be back. And I think from this narrative, the nigga look, I'm not reading this shit again. You know what I'm saying? My eyes. You know what I'm saying? I love my eyes. Probably gotta get glasses fucking with y'all motherfuckers. Right? But according to this narrative, last night, the Chichi Mun YouTuber, that nigga was reading to his audience. I nearly died. I was like, niggas got nerve to try to come at me about my reading. Nigga, I was doing the drunk man reading. What's that nigga excuse? That nigga got a third grade education. That shit was hilarious. Right? Oh, shit. But yeah, shout out to Erica Love. I don't know where she got this from, but she deep dived and got y'all some info about Devon Clark and how Pac met him. And again, a lot of people felt like this was Devon Clark. And a lot of people, according to TikTok TikTok believe that this guy was Devon Clark, the bottom Pac, and we call this the anorexic Pac. So again, there's proof that there was some ninja or ninjas running around the MGM like they Pac taking pictures with people. Oh shit. And I'm pretty sure the East Coast, the niggas from the East Coast that was there, that reported back to Gina Dill, the biggest bitch on YouTube, I'm pretty sure they was saying, yo, they got mad niggas dressed just like this nigga Pac. Hilarious. Can you imagine zipping them niggas? Yeah, according to TikTok, this nigga is Devon Clark, and the Mustache Theory crew already debunked him and said that's impossible that he could be the Dawn. This guy, the shirt not even fitting him. We calling him the anorexic Pac, right? So there's definitely proof that this nigga had niggas that look just like him. And you can say that this nigga is Pac or not. It's already been proven that these two individuals are not Tupac Shakur. I repeat, it's already proven, right? Way before Discretion TV. I think I just gave it a safe haven zone. You feel me? I believe I just gave it a safe haven zone. Yo, oh my gosh. Yeah, I believe I just gave the helicopter theory, the body double theory. I believe I just gave it a safe haven zone. You know, because there was channels before my era that was talking about the body double theory. Dawn Bucks are plenty. "21 Gun Salute." Yeah, the friggin' nah. I'm on my Suge Knight shit. Leave me out of it. But at least I got a valid reason. Just leave me out of it. Y'all go get Lay Legend. Y'all dig up Lay Legend's body. No puff. Find Lay Legend, right? And let him get all the fucking credit. Or Fake Philly Media. Find Fake Philly Media. He let Choke take his spot. What an idiot. You know, Fake Philly Media was the first ninja that reported my channel. I don't want to hear nothing about brotherhood and we black brothers. Nah, what about these niggas that shot me on the first season? You know, that's why his channel's suffering. I looked the other day, he talking about some shit with Suge and 1,000 views. That nigga doing worse than me. And he got almost 80K. Not even. He's still struggling. The nigga Gab. He's still struggling to make 75K. Is this shit for real? Yeah, I looked the other day. His views 1,800. I'm like, wait a minute. You ratted on me for this? God don't like ugly. Fucking Fake Philly Media. Yeah, let him take all the credit. Fuck it. He need a job. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Find Lay Legend and let him take all the fucking credit. I'm fucking good. Yeah, I looked the other day, I was like, yo, God, why are you struggling with views? I'm not even in the game. I'm not in the algorithm game. They still ain't monetized my channel. I think probably September or October before I make another coin from YouTube. And it's not even that serious to me. I'm doing this shit on the strength. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought about each and every one of you ninjas that just needed a solid channel to, let's check in with. Don Bucks Plenty, one of the capos, he was like, do a topic about Pac. They was sedating Pac. He was trying to get out the hospital bed. And, according to Don Bucks Plenty, one of the capos, that will add on to the Tupac, the faking the death theory, whereas why they had to keep on sedating him and putting him back to sleep. Afeni Shakur, they said we could bring him back. She was like, don't do that to my son. And that's a red flag right there. His own mama was like, look, don't bring his ass back. No puff. Shit was crazy, y'all. 21 gun salute. If you just tapping in, we were just going over the autopsy pictures of the alleged Tupac. Afeni Shakur, she did a lot of shit suspect, right? And one of the things she did suspect, she never sued Kathy Scott for putting out the OG picture of the autopsy. Somebody got to say, wait a minute. If this was really Pac on this table and this was Afeni's son, why was Kathy Scott allowed to put out a picture of her son at his worst and make a profit from it without it being sued? Afeni sued everybody. Drop comments below. Everybody was a moving target besides Kathy Scott. Why? Who Snizzy said, new veggie video dropped more lies. Crazy. What you talking about now? John Hyland is in his fourth trimester? Nigga, John Hyland, Reggie said he had morning sickness. Unbelievable. If you just tapping in, we're talking about Suge Knight not testifying at the Tupac trial, but he could do TMZ interviews and promote his failed book. I believe that book is going to sell woodchucks. Jada said the last live on discretion was the BMW wheels and the BMW double. Oh, niggas had two BMWs. Oh yeah, who switched the wheels on the BMW? Yeah, who fixed the wheel on the BMW? That shit is so. That just sound like some Hollywood shit, bro. The wheel was fixed before they pronounced Pac dead, right? If I'm not mistaken. That's crazy that they had a replacement for the BMW wheel that was cracked or bent before Pac was pronounced deceased. Joseph Strong said, don't start the blasphemy. Shit is crazy, bro. Eric Thompson, was the funk the one checked himself into the the Nutcracker House, and they was saying it was Pac. Crazy. Neil Oliver, sincerely, Cat. Sincerely, Cat. You're not Catherine, are you? We had a Catherine Range gang, and we got sincerely Cat. I'm sounding like Mickey. Well, they want me fading. CR Frank was good. Edie said years later they found out they wasn't his ashes. Yo, that should tell you everything you know right there. Yeah, Edie is one of the worst witnesses in American history. Edie can't tell us if the Cadillac went left, right, made a U-turn. Yeah, Edie is the worst, B. Idiot, I mean. Yo, who's sneezing? Yo, these pictures are, the more I look at these pictures, they got this nigga Pac, ribs are fucking touching. Right? There's never been an autopsy pic like this. Ever. Since Pac, right? Can we just keep it 100? Since Tupac Shakur and this picture releasing Kathy Scott book. Bro, there's never been another autopsy picture that we can say, yo, that looked like the Tupac picture. Right? Yo, idiot, I mean, is so pathetic, bro. He can't tell us the Cadillac went left, right, if the reverse was it white. The nigga said, I mean, said the Cadillac. He said as soon as the girls made the right turn, that's when all the shots started firing out. Wrong, 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 wrong again, idiot. I mean, what do you mean, bro? That was so fucking wrong, bro. That was so wrong. For him to say that after the girls made the right turn, that's when the shots flew out. That was totally wrong, yo. Seriously. 21 guns. We was talking about shit, y'all. He could do interviews with TMZ, but he can't. He can't do an interview. No, he could do an interview with TMZ, but he can't go to the Keefe trial. No, wait a minute. Sincerely, Cat. Are you Catherine? Or you go by another name? I'm trying to figure it out. Are you Catherine from Rich Gang? Or you're Sincerely Cat? What is your cat? No Puff. No Diddy. You a ninja. Sugar's a hypocrite, bro. The nigga said that TMZ disrespected his mother when his mother died, but he could do interviews with TMZ. That shit is dirt. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. But maybe I don't know why. I really don't know. Jada said, I don't want to say you're talking like a robot, but yeah, I don't want to say you're losing your rich either, Jada. So we even, right? Bro, we are even. We are fucking even. Oh shit. We are even, bro. Bro, we are fucking even, bro. Like seriously. Yo, what y'all fucking with? Yo, what pork butt talking about? More lies? Yeah, Suge sold us out, bro. Ja, you tried to get me whacked for saying Discretion 304 TV and Choke is full of shit. You left that part out. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. This is my confessions. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Oh, shit. Wait. Wait. This is my confessions. This nigga did Usher Raymond. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Wait a minute. You lied? Oh shit. Yo, Jada, you lied? Oh shit. Yo, wait a minute. Jada, did you lie under oath? You see you see you fucked up, Jada. You see you fucked up right there. You said you wasn't on anybody's channel. And now you're and now you're back saying nah, I was just saying Val's the #1 Pac channel. Which, hey, look, if you was, thank you. I appreciate that. But you see, you lied under oath in the Discretion TV courtroom by a jury of your peers, of a wrench gang of your peers. You see that? Oh, shit. This shit is getting crazy. Nigga Jada doing the Keefe detour. I did not write the book. If you say I wrote that book, I'm going to dead this whole interview. Oh, shit. Jada said, I did not write the book. Yo, hell John. I see, bro. I see. Wait a minute. In the same live show, right? You had Hell Ja, like literally like saying, yo, Val. Right? This shit is serious now. Ja was on what channel, Jada? Oh, shit. Yo. Oh, he blocked you? Oh, you got shot? Oh, shit. Nigga said, this shit is getting crazy. Yo. No, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Straight funny. Hell Ja said, look, Jada doing the Reggie trying to backtrack. If you just tapping in, this shit is crazy. Oh, shit. Yo. I told you, Jada, niggas just want to take your wrench. And I don't know, use you as target practice? I don't know. I told you a couple of live shows back to back. Hold on, is Sincerely Cat still here? On my Jersey shit says, oh no, stop the beef. Oh no, stop the beef. Wait a minute. Sincerely Cat. Yeah, are you Catherine or not? Eric Thompson, gotta stay focused. Nah. Not this season. Last season, we gave out so many passes. Man, we was gonna name this Discretion Pass TV. Right? We gave out so many passes. It became a shit show. That's how much passes we gave out. We became a mockery, right? Val, I'm in Cleveland. Took a vacay to see my bro. That's what's up, man. So low. I'm waiting for. Get whacked, Jada. You're good. Wait, wait a minute. Sincerely, Cat said I ain't did a damn. So you are. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Until you. Sincerely, Cat. You always call me Sincerely, Cat, but my real name is Kathy, not Catherine. And yes, I had a wrench. You take it back. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Sincerely, Cat. Thanks for clearing that up. No problem. I thought you was the other Catherine. I thought I thought you was the other Catherine. Welcome back to Wrench Game. Sincerely, Cat. I really thought you was the other Catherine. Catherine lost a wrench. That's why. Employee restrooms. Damn. Yeah, Catherine lost her shit. I thought Sincerely Cat and Catherine was the same person. Catherine lost her shit. Just to show you I'm not playing. Yeah, Catherine, she lost her fucking wrench. Every 5 fucking minutes, flip flopping around. And now she's free as a bird. She could do what the fuck she want to do. Word. I kept telling her stop playing around in them fucking in the ops chat. I don't care if you screaming justice for Pac. Who remembers Catherine from Rich Gang? Her ass kept fucking around. I ain't shoot her. I just took back her wrench. Now she's out target practice. Y'all want to shoot her ass for saying some stupid shit, and that's on y'all. Y'all told her stop fucking playing. Every 5 seconds, I watch somebody's channel with one of my ranch gang members. So, oh, I saw Catherine. Oh, you did? Oh, you did? Okay. Every 5 seconds, somebody's telling me about Catherine. And somebody's fucking chat that I got issues with. She's in Delgate fucking comment. Justice for Pac. What can Delgate say to make you feel like he can justice for Pac? The nigga lied and said he did a song with Pac. Is that this? Is that justice, people? Right? Oh, justice for Pac. How is screaming justice for Pac in the Delgate live show going to get justice for Pac? The nigga lied and said he got a song with Pac. Right? That's worse than Reggie switching up papers he uses from dependent snuggles. Right? Without letting his wife know. I'm just saying. How screaming justice for Pac and Dougie's track getting justice? You niggas gonna stop playing around, bro. Like, seriously. You fucking niggas just gonna stop fucking around. Like, seriously. Yo, what Reggie talking about? How him and Suge do it with gun that shot the body double? Yo, the more I talk about the body double situation, I'm kind of happy that my nigga made it out, bro. That Thug Life tat, that really signed the deal for me. Pocking that Thug Life tat, that really like signed the deal for me. Like, seriously. That Thug Life tat, I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Keefe D, he had one job to do, and that was to give up the crooked cops. Bro, that's all Keefe had to do. He had one job to do, bro, and that was surrender all the crooked cops. Word. Welcome back to Rent Sincerity Cat. Yeah, I'm saying somebody who actually took me serious. Because again, you know, these niggas was like talking wild shit, kicking it when he's down. Like, goddamn, I'm over here building discretion 304 TV for you guys, and Delgate lying about what happened to my channel. It was just a lot of nonsense. I was like, okay, if I catch any one of you ninjas supporting these ninjas, fucking busters, it's gonna be hell up in Harlem. And sincerely, Cat, she's one of them. She not necessarily like Catherine. I kept thinking she had to. Catherine kept fucking playing that game where she's gonna scream justice for Pac and anybody chat. She feel like, okay, now when your ass come back in my chat, I told her to. I said, who remembers? If I fix your mic, no puff. I don't know. I'm currently in a supermarket. And maybe that's why the frequency. I'm about to leave so y'all can have great frequency. Nigel, happy birthday. When did Nigel have a birthday? Nigel, you actually had a real birthday? I thought you was like, hey, Nigel, you actually had a birthday? Happy birthday, dogs. The end of the month out. Oh, so y'all celebrating early. Damn. So you want to go to a little vibe? Sound like you want DJ Khaled album. Damn. Why YouTube does that to my chat? I said my girl birthday is today, and my mom. Happy birthday to your mom, the 15th. Erica Love, you still in the chat? Shout out to Erica Love. Shout out to everybody that been giving me lifelines and dope ass content. Again, we looking at the Artasi pick of the fucking dawn, allegedly, and Pac fans are screaming. I want to get y'all the story of Marcus Garvey, so y'all can understand what they doing with Pac. They doing it with Marcus Garvey. I mean, what they doing to Pac, they did it to Marcus Garvey. I want to make sure I got my facts in order though. Spooky ass thug life tat. Pac fans are saying that's not even my ninja tat. Pac fans are saying, yo, that's not even the dawn. You're unbelievable. Yo, unbelievable. Where the fuck? Yeah, I've been waiting for certain niggas to come back in the chat. You niggas is like professional scam artists. Yo, bro, I've been waiting for certain ninjas to come in the chat. No puff. Show your face. Why y'all wait till the chat is over? And then y'all leave comments outside of the chat. Yo, bro, I've been waiting for hours for certain people to tap in. We'll make an example out of you ninjas. Excuse me. Word, I've been waiting for certain niggas to tap in on the chat. I'm gonna make an example out of you motherfuckers. If we just tap in, we're talking about Suge. He could go on TMZ and talk nonsense. This is day 3 of the jury selection. And choke sending me nothing. What's going on? Maybe if I just get a motherfucker.